Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how I developed a compact air quality system mainly used for bathroom. You can use it anywhere else. The motivation was to control humidity decline in rate after taking a shower and seeing how fast the air ventilates. So, functionality is very simple. I used air control sensor to control hazard gas levels in the air and also used the temperature and humidity sensor, followed by RGB LED and LCD screen for visual output to the user. Also added a SD module in order to analyze the ventilation capacity in the room by looking at the rate of humidity decline. All my work is free for you in description below, so let's get to work now. So before we dive into today's project, I want to give a big shout out to our sponsor PCBWay. If you're looking to bring your PCB designs to life, PCBWay is an excellent choice. They offer high quality PCB manufacturing, assembly, and even 3D printing services at really affordable prices. Let me show you how easy it is to use their website. Just head over to PCBWay.com and you can get an instant quote for a PCB design. Simply upload your Gerber files, choose your specifications, and you're good to go. They have a super fast turnaround time and great customer services, so your boards will be in your hands in no time. Alright guys, so now let's see how it works. So let's give it some power. First, see hello message connecting to the Wi-Fi, and now we can see all our data. We can see the ppm, air quality. You must give it a few moments to calibrate. So now we have our sensor calibrated after we waited for about a couple of moments, and then you can see the air quality is pretty good. Everything is alright. We have our green LED and the screen says everything is okay. So right now we have our SD card connected, everything is good. So when we will take out our SD card right here, we will see this message. But before this, I will show you that the sensor can sense the presence of other gases. Immediately we will see the ppm value go higher. $233. So the values you see here are updating at about every 10 seconds. So we don't really need every second fresh values, because it's just too much. So I configure the delay for 10 seconds. So you can see that after I remove the flame, the ppm value goes down. The message here is still bad air quality, because we need to get to 115 ppm, which is what I have calibrated the sensor. Now we can see how the temperature and humidity works. We can hit it with our fingers, and we will see that the temperature will rise in a few moments. Also, humidity rises. Here we go, 29, 88, 86% humidity. And now I'll show you when you disconnect the SD card, you can see an error message. Just press it, and few moments later, no SD card. And now we'll connect it back just to see it works. So right away after you connect the SD card, you will just have to press the reset button, and then you will see that there's no message says no SD card, and everything is just fine. So that's it, guys. That's how the system works. Very simple. Okay guys, so now after we let the system work for a couple of hours, we want to see and check the data and analyze it by plotting graphs of humidity and ppm and temperature. So first of all, let's insert the SD card into the computer, and let's take a look on our data. Now this is our data inside data log file. You can see a lot of data. We can see the date, the time, the hour, ppm value, temperature value, and humidity value. This goes on for a couple of hours. So now what we'll do is open Excel, data, and now we'll search, we'll pick the data log file and import it into Excel. you just press load. And here we go, we have all the data into Excel, divide by columns and rows. So now it's very simple, you just press Ctrl A to pick the whole table, and then we want to plot a graph. So we'll press Insert, Recommended Charts, and here you see it will recommend me some charts. We'll take this graph, and that's all. This one's the graph. I guess this is, yeah, this is the ppm value. I get, yes, this is the ppm value. You can see that at this beginning of time, when the system started to work, you can see decalibration. The value goes very high at first when you connect the system to power, and then it calibrates after a couple of minutes and gets to a normal level of about 100 ppm. And then you can see the increase in ppm. Actually, this is when my wife took a shower, and then when I took a shower, so you can see the increase in ppm. But what's more interesting is the humidity, how the humidity behaves. So let's just select the humidity column, which is this one, and voila, you can see how the humidity changes through time. So at the beginning, the humidity value was about between 40 to 50%. It's normal, and then you can see the peak when my wife took a shower, basically, and then this decreased. And at this point, I got a shower, and you can see it took about hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, to the humidity value to decrease from 95% to back to about 60%.